Look who's calling me. Danny D. Heck. Let's see what Danny wants. Hello? Danny D. Heck, can I help you? Why are you not talking? He's on the phone.
Would you want some advice?
Sorry?
Do you want some advice?
About what?
Well, if you want to stop me, you'll need to take me to court.
Uh-huh.
So if you want to file legal proceedings, I can give you my lawyer, and I'm happy to go ahead with it.
No. No, I don't need a lawyer and I don't need to take you to court. Do you know a thing called the power of the people?
No.
Yeah.
I've seen you running around in your wee banners before in your previous life before you were a scammer. But I presume that's what you're referring to, what you used to do before you became a scammer.
Danny, why do you think I'm a scammer? How do you think I scam people?
Because you promoted Hyperverse and it was a scam. And
So I'm a scammer because I promoted a business that I didn't know was going to go down.
And you also promoted Sam Lee's VidiLook.
Okay, and I didn't know VidiLook was going to go down as well.
Did you know that Vend?
Actually, I never promoted. Excuse me. Actually, I did not promote VidiLook. I did not promote VidiLook.
And you can't figure out one scam from the other.
Danny, why don't you stop harassing me and bullying me? Why don't you stop? Why don't you stop?
A list of scams that you have promoted, and everyone that falls over you said, I don't know nothing now.
Why don't you stop harassing me, Danny? Get a life.
You're finished. I finished you.
You finished me? How do you finish me?
You said yourself the other day you can't do any Zoom meetings, and there you were promoting Trade Technologies. For fuck's sake, May Summervu. For fuck's sake.
How many times do you think I promoted Trade Technology?
You are supporting human trafficking. That's what you
are. Human trafficking? Okay, well, you know, that's a lot. You know what? You're accusing me of all kinds of stuff. And I'm not surprised. But listen, Danny D. Heck, listen.
I went to the Global Financial Crime Summit 2004.
That's because they don't know the real you. They don't know the real you. They invited the wrong person.
And I told them about you.
You did? Oh, okay. Okay. You did, huh? Okay.
I did.
What did you say?
150 delegates.
What did you say?
I said that May Summervu is living in the state of California to a special agent who's based in Sydney.
Okay.
His name's Chris, and I just want you to know he's coming, okay?
Okay.
So have a great day. See you, May Summervu.
Danny?
Bye.
Danny? That's Danny D. Heck right there. Great. Great time he's calling me. Very good. Okay, so that's Danny D. Heck right there. I'm not lying when I say he's harassing me, stalking me, calling me, bullying me, spying on me, and trying to tarnish my reputation, trying to destroy my livelihood. Anyways, my name is Mai Summervu. I am a public educator here in California, and I am an entrepreneur trying to learn and do business on the blockchain. I was inspired by the crypto market, and so in 2021, I was invited to join a company. That's where Danny started calling me a scammer. Danny is a YouTuber. He is a entertainer. He is a businessman. But to those of us that Danny handpicked to harass and bully, he is our biggest and darkest nightmare. He is malicious. He is toxic, vile, unethical. He is relentless, aggressive, and assertive, and he won't stop until somebody do something. He is hoping to tarnish my reputation and destroy me, and I'm not going to let that happen. I create this channel to bring to your attention his unethical act and criminal act. He cyber stalks me. He calls me on the phone like you just witnessed here. And now what he is doing is he is using AI to speak on my behalf, interacting with him. This got to stop. This man has to be stopped. Otherwise, he will hurt a lot of people. Okay, so I am going to take you to look at this video and how he used AI to voice over to speak on my behalf. So this video right here, it was a private Zoom meeting I had with my community, and Danny's cronies got in there, and also somehow Danny got in there, and they stream live my meeting. And then he recorded and he used it over and over again to defame my character, to make false allegation against me, speaking over me, antagonize me, harasses me. And now this is the newest development, right? The newest development is that he's using AI to speak on my behalf, interacting with him. So let's go ahead and watch how Danny does this. This is really concerning, and we've got to get YouTube to ban this guy.
He's teaching us about trade
in a lot of places, even including David. But because we have not given up. So this is still me talking, okay? This is still me talking. We have a chance
We have
to
not given up.
restore what we lost and to
She's
make
still trying to get
more.
people's losses back.
All right. Of course. And yes, I'm still trying to get the losses back. I'm still trying to help people, but you won't let me do what I need to do because you're trying to paint the picture that I am a scammer to everybody in the world. So now you're ruining every business opportunities that I am trying to get into or develop myself. Okay. So anyways, let's go look at what he's doing. So what my community is doing is we have decided that if we can't get companies to create proof of reserve for us,
Okay.
then we're going to do it ourselves. And what we're doing is that as a community, okay, we build a top account and then we all build under that top account. And that top account
Here we go.
is an effort by everyone on the bottom. So
now, have you fallen asleep? Hello, Richard. Nice to see you in there. I should say Crypto Dynamo and your cover name. Now, what she's proposing here to do, and I remember watching this video now, she's proposing that everyone scams the scam by, she's going to have a master. How am I scamming the scam when we create a top account and all of us, including me, we're building on the bottom of that account? How is it that I'm scamming people? Danny DeHack, how? You are so stupid. You don't even know what you're talking about. Account, and everyone is going to be signed up underneath her, and then she's going to put it out there to the group, to the ownership, and everyone's going to win.
Yeah.
So they're creating a funnel where they get paid the multi-level marketing at the maximum percentage quicker. That's exactly what she's.
What's wrong with that?
Here.
What's wrong with that?
It's quite breathtaking to see that she's trying to scam the platform and milk as much money out of it.
How is it that I am trying to scam and milk the as much as I can from the platform. Yeah. This guy is just nonsense.
As you can. Nothing about arbitrage trading in this conversation, just about how to structure the membership plan. And she's not a multi-level marketing, and she's just trying to help people build generational wealth. And of course, as she said on the phone to me yesterday, that I've put her out of business because I keep disrupting her Zoom meetings. Wow, listen to this.
That's right. He did put me out of business. I tried to create 2 businesses, and he personally called each and every one of my members to threaten them, forcing them to stop participating in my business platforms and business opportunities, or he will name and shame them, just like how he is doing to me. He scared the daylight out of them, and one by one, they dropped out of my business. So yes, Danny, you did it. You hurt me. You destroyed my business because you put fear into their minds. That's what you did.
She's away like a racehorse.
All the investors that put big money on the top, they get 100% of their capital back. And obviously,
Hey, Sally Snack, hasn't seen you for a few days.
Statement of guarantees, okay?
May some of
You
you.
guys know that business is a risk, but
There's a risk.
we are
I am wrong. Oh, we're
praying
privileged here.
that
May Samavu, it's nice to have you in the room. Now, I cannot believe, now May Samavu's just come into the chat room and
Okay, so this is where the AI comes in.
she said, I am wrong. So 2 weeks ago, you were promoting, well, maybe even a bit longer, Trade Technologies. And now you've come into my room while I'm recording this video telling me I am wrong. What am I wrong about? Because I would like to know why you think I am wrong at saying that you shouldn't be promoting Trade Technologies. I am dumbfounded the fact that you think that you can actually make that statement. So in a minute, there's a link that's going to appear on your screen. If you follow that link, you can come into a live broadcast, or we'll just keep listening to you telling that you're trying to, scam these. But why don't you help us fight these scammers? You know them more than anyone else. You've been following Sam Lee around. Why don't you help us fight these scammers? Because here you are in a Zoom meeting just a few weeks ago promoting Trade Technologies. Trade Technologies put out a letter saying that their servers were seized by Hong Kong and American officials. Everybody, their money, $1 million was lifted off their platform. They claimed that they had $75 million and they were using that to do arbitrage trading. I nearly said fake arbitrage trading. And everyone was thinking this is the best thing sliced bread. David Chandler was in your meeting teaching people how to structure themselves in the company to get the maximum percentage. You're in here telling your 13 people in your community how you were going to structure it so people get the maximum return out of the scam. And now you've come into my meeting in the chat room and you've chucked up on the stage saying I am wrong. So along the top of the screen right now is May Samavu. I assume it's the real May Samavu. I've given her an invitation. She won't answer my phone calls, but yesterday she told me that I had ruined her business and she's a victim. And now she's come in here and said I am wrong, but let's hope that she comes on stage and defends herself rather than letting me rubbish her what's left of her reputation. But let's carry on listening to what she says and scrutinize it. It's going to carry us there for a very long time. So if there's nothing wrong with the company,
This is still me
you guys
talking.
get a chance to earn your 100% back at the end of the second month. If
With the one.
there's nothing wrong with the company. Is there anything wrong with the company
And
now?
then moving forward, you'll get, we'll pull 50% to share with the team, and then we'll compound the other 50%. We are going to incentivize those who are at the top, investing in the top account, 30% of the level and rate. The other 70% is going to be put in an escrow account for rainy days. So you
Now, this sounds a lot like We Are All Satoshi, and it sounds like May Summervu's claiming that.
So here I am trying to do something great for my community, right? And I am giving a strategy so that everybody can win. And here Danny Dihak is completely twisting my words and spending it in a way that make us look like we're scammers, right?
that she's going to put money in something like the Vault Horizon or an escrow account. And I'm not familiar even what an escrow account is. And she's going to have the keys to that herself. Oh no, she's going to give everyone shared custody, and then your money will be safe. What happened to the money that was in the Vault Horizon? That's all gone.
So the money in the Vault Horizon, I am not responsible. I was not the founder or creator of that company. So Danny Dihak is asking the wrong person, right?
On. When Chavez come and took over the company, he moved everything away, didn't he? To another Vault Horizon. And then later on, the Vault Horizon number 2 was empty for about a month. And I said to everyone, where's the money gone? And he goes, nowhere. And look, I've even got May Summerville on the phone now.
Okay, now that is the computer, AI, okay? Let's listen.
G'day, how you doing, May Summerville?
I'm good. Oh, Avu, I haven't spoken to Avu before. Where are you from?
My name's Danny Dihak, the crypto Ponzi scheme Avenger. I'm from New Zealand. How are you doing? I hear that you've gone back home to California.
It's nice to meet you. I really hope you can stop the crypto Ponzi schemes that's causing harm. Yes, I returned back to California. It's always good to be home.
I see that you have your house on Airbnb at the moment. I must.
So this also an evidence that he is stalking me, spying on me, and following me. Whatever I do with my life, he is there. This is to show you guys that I'm not lying. He is a stalker in my Airbnb listing, and this far I've received 5 requests from people who have no account, okay, booking fake reservations.
Come over and stay and rent out your house. That would be absolutely awesome.
Oh, yes, my house is still on Airbnb as a small source of income. You're more than welcome to stay at my house. It would be a pleasure to have you as a guest.
Well, the interesting thing, we're actually watching a video with you in a Zoom meeting with David Chandler at the moment. It's only a few weeks old, and you were promoting Trades Networks, and Trades Networks was a Ponzi scheme that has just fallen over. And it's quite fun watching the sales techniques and the peace of mind you're trying to sell people, but now everyone's lost their money. How do you feel about sitting in and listening to this video with us while we watch it?
Really, I had no idea that David had recorded that Zoom meeting. I understand your perspective, and it's true that these schemes often fall under the category of multi-level marketing, which can be deceptive and exploitative. I genuinely believed in the legitimacy of the opportunity at the time, but in hindsight, I can see how it may have had similarities to a Ponzi scheme. Seeing the video might provide some insight into the deceptive practices used in such meetings.
Yeah, well, it's your meeting. You've got about 13 people from your community, and you're trying your hardest to convince them to invest in this opportunity. It does seem like the days of Hyperfund and Hyperverse all over again. It's a bit eye-watering to watch, especially since you said that you're not doing any more promotions and Zoom meetings. And then we stumbled across this video of you promoting Trades Technologies Limited.
Yes, I completely understand your perspective on that. I can see how the video might bring back memories of other similar schemes. It's important to acknowledge that I no longer promote such opportunities or conduct Zoom meetings for promotions. Seeing the video and the techniques used in it is definitely eye-opening, and it serves as a reminder of the deceptive practices that can exist in the world of business and investment. It's a reminder to stay vigilant and carefully consider any propositions that come our way.
Very true. But you say you're no longer promoting these scams, but this is only 2 weeks ago. So I assume anything that you promote in the future, you are going to thoroughly research, because I don't think there's been absolutely one opportunity that you have promoted that hasn't fallen over. And you keep going back to this old cliche that you have learned from your mistakes, but that isn't going to cut the mustard anymore, May Summerville.
I completely understand your skepticism given my past experiences. It's true that the opportunities I've promoted in the past have not turned out as intended, and I recognize the trust that needs to be rebuilt. You're right, simply stating that I've learned from my mistakes isn't enough, and actions will speak louder than words. Moving forward, I'm committed to being more discerning and careful in the opportunities I consider and promote.
So we'll leave her there, and it's just amazing. It absolutely blows me away. So I'm just going to carry on. I'm actually in the background. What you can't see, I'm actually creating a thumbnail for this this session here, and I want to have a photo of Troy Chandler, Bitcoin Rodney, and Troy arm in arm at the launch of one of Bitcoin Rodney's events on that big cruise ship. And then I'm going to put May Summer's photo on the front of it, and then I'm going to put Trage Technologies logo on it, and then it will be stamp her in history as being another promoter of Trage Technologies. But just like they're catching up with the people that were promoting Hyperverse, because Sam Lee's now incarcerated and he's held, what do they call it? He's, what do they call it? Captured, held. He's in Dubai under house arrest, put it that way, whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called, the fancy word they call it. There is a word for it, detained. He's detained in Dubai. So the fact is that Sam Lee will now start spilling the beans because he won't want to do long jail time. Sam Lee has been proven.
Yeah, so he is going to put my picture right in front of Trage, just because I participated in Trage for a week before it collapsed, right? I mean, I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a psychic. I can't read, what's going to happen to these companies that I get involved with. Leaders who participated before me, they spoke very highly of these companies, and they stated that they've done research and that everything is safe, and according to the plan, the company's plan, a long-term plan, it looked to be very sustainable, right? And so for Danny DeHack to accuse us of being scammers and then trying to defame our characters and promoting that we are scamming people, that's completely wrong, okay? And so I'm gonna stop here, and I just wanted to say that we have to come together to stop Danny from doing this kind of stuff to people. He is not going to stop. He will continue as long as we allowed him to behave this way. He is going to continue until something big happens. All right. And so before this issue gets out of hand, we want to work together to get YouTube to stop this man. It is becoming very, very unbearable. It's creating a lot of stress in a lot of people's lives, and not only psychologically, but financially as well. So YouTube, if you're looking at this video, I hope you do something, and I hope you take it seriously, because today you not only heard from me, you also seen it in Danny's recording, and you also got evidence that he is stalking me and harassing me while I'm doing this video. He was calling me and saying things to me. So I hope you take this message seriously. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and stay informed about what's going on. Thank you.